Our women must join us on a table of equality. They will be respected and promoted. They will be afforded the same opportunities our men have. If they can do it, they will do it.
To continue to become clearer, many of them.
Give me water first.
Where's the water?
When they return with genuine commitment to the growth of the party, they will remain open and reconciliation will be definitely considered. Because of our focus now, not endless internal conflict, our focus is on growth, our focus is on localization, national expansion, preparing for credible authority for Nigeria, because this is what Nigerians are yearning for. They are searching for political platform that will listen to ordinary people and not just powerful elites. ADC become the platform, and that is responsible to start with us. It starts from the ward level, start from the local government, it starts from the polling unit, it starts from community mobilization, it starts from strengthening our structure in every state and every constituency across Nigeria. This is not a time for division among local members. This is not the time to be discouraged. This is not the time. This is the time to reorganize, and this is the time to reconnect with the grassroots. This is the time to expand membership. This is the time to register new voters. This is the time to engage youth, women, professional artisans, students, market women, and what have you. I want every women leaders to continue to building bridge within our community. I want us to invest more energy in strengthening the party structure. Because of election are not won only on social media, election are won through organization, mobilization, unity, consistency, and presence among the people. The good news is that ADC already has a committed people across this country. What we need now is stronger coordination, better communication, deeper unity, and sustained grassroots engagement. As we move toward the 2027 general election and future electoral contests, we must remain focused, disciplined, and strategic. We must avoid unnecessary distraction. We must avoid bitterness. We must avoid actions that weaken our collective strength. And we must remember that history rewards those who stay faithful during difficult moments. To Nigeria listening to us today, I want to assure you that African Democratic Congress is ready to contribute meaningfully to national transformation as we believe Nigeria can walk again. We believe the economy can be recovered no matter how it is being baptized. We believe insecurity can be tackled with sincerity and competence in hand. We believe democracy must serve ordinary citizens and not only political elite. And we believe ADC has the capacity and the human resources, the vision and the national speed to become a credible vehicle for positive change in Nigeria that we yearn for. But none of this will happen automatically. There must be a required sacrifice, discipline, loyalty, unity. And it requires every commitment member of this party to play his or her role faithfully, not faithfully. As I conclude, let me once again thank everyone loyal member who refused to surrender during this difficult time. Thank you for standing firm. Thank you for believing in the party. Thank you for defending the integrity of ADC, and thank you for making Nigeria great again. And the future of Nigeria can still be great if committed people rise together with courage and sincerity. Let's leave this convention more united. Let's live here organized, determined, and let's live with renewed commitment to build a stronger ADC for future generations. Together we will rebuild. Together we will expand, together we will overcome all challenges, and together by the grace of God, we will move ADC and Nigeria to a greater height. Long live African Democratic Congress, long live our democracy, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
Alhamdulillah. My name is Alhaji Musa Hassan, the State Chairman, African Democratic Congress, Niger State Chapter. I'm here this afternoon to express my happiness. I'm full of with a lot of happiness. Today has come to the end of the lives. Today has come that we celebrate our African Democratic Congress. We have been taking different rumors here and there, but it has come to the end. I really appreciate with the member of African Democratic Congress from various states. You are highly welcome. And I'm very happy that with our leaders that we have been parading here and there, up and down, today it has become reality for us to celebrate. And I pray to the Almighty Allah as we gather here today in this hall on 24 May 2026. I pray to the Almighty Allah, God will return every one of us to his destination so safely. ADC has become a party, has become a goal for Nigerians to look for him, to be searching for him day and night. And I pray today, ADC, by the time we go back to our various heads, please, we should continue with unity, the respect that we have for this party, so that by 2027, after the election, we still meet here and celebrate at the villa. Inshallah. So, I will not take much time. I pray, may only mighty Allah take everyone home back to his destination so safely. Thank you very much.
Wow, I love the man who has made us to be here. I am very sure when we were talking in a meeting with him, he made comment and he said, no, God forbid. I am very sure with the way Nigeria is radiating, we know that we are going to present or produce the president-elect of this country come 2027. So I present to you warmly and heartily, Honorable Chief Dumebi Kachikwu as a candidate for ADC presidential election come 2027. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Your president and show by the grace of God. I'm going to say the presidential election of 2027. Thank you. And God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Before okay.
Please, we would like to welcome the national chairman and new members of the working committee. Hello? The national chairman of this great party, ADC. And I pray my leadership will lead this party to success. God willing. Okay. Now I am presenting the flag to our able presidential candidate, Mr. Dumebi Kachikwu, a presidential flag for 2027 presidential election.
Arise and shine, Nigeria. Can we have the media people, please? Can we have these seats? Those at the back in front of the screen. Please, there's some of us still in the area of the screen, please. It was actually deliberate why we put the screen there. Thank you very much. Thank you for your compliance. Thank you. Please, if you can adjust your cameras a bit so that the people behind you can also adjust. Thank you.
ADC. 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 Thank you very much. My dear ADC family, fellow Nigerians, friends, and well-wishers. To be or not to be, that's the question. This iconic monologue found in Act 3, Scene 1 of William Shakespeare's play, Hamlet, dives into a profound philosophical dilemma many face at one time or the other in their lives. To be is to endure the struggles, hardship, heartache, sorrows, and slings and arrows of life. Not to be is to end one's existence so as to escape the suffering. Though facing the uncertain dreams of death makes us hesitate. In the context of modern day Nigeria, this is the question many of our compatriots are asking themselves. The alarming suicide rate is indicative of those who have chosen not to be. The mass exodus of our middle class is indicative of those who have chosen not to be part of this hardship anymore. The terrorists and suicide bombers who have made life unbearable for us all have said it's not to be. The to be question is what I have toiled with in the last year, as our party, the ADC, took on forces who threatened our very existence. Men who have run our country aground woke up and decided that they will use the ADC to prosecute their vendetta against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Am I now to be the presidential candidate of a factionalized party? Am I to be the presidential candidate in a country where some of our people have their minds enslaved by those who have ruled us for decades? Am I to allow the David Marks and Arabic scholars of our country chase out our party chairmen and members just because they consider them as common men? The question I now ask, who is the common man? He is the average citizen, as contrasted with the socioeconomic or sociocultural elites. The common man is a title most of us will bear at some point in our lives, and for some, all their lives. majority of our population bear this appellation, and it is because of them I stand before you today to say I accept your nomination to be the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress. I thank you all, our party faithful. I thank the main chairman of our party, Alhaji Bashir. I thank the Mint National Working Committee of our party. I thank the BOT chairman. I thank all the state chairmen and all our party faithful who are here. Thank my wife and my kids who are here present, and those who are not here, and my family members who are here also. The realities of our existence today in Nigeria are well known to us all, and so I will not rehash the many challenges we face as a nation, not only at war, but one plagued with multifaceted problems. I'm here today to tell you that even though our leaders have navigated us to the precipice of disaster, we can still reverse course. Even though they scammed us with their failed promises, there's yet hope for us. This furnace we find ourselves now is not a place of failure, but a workshop of destiny. We can't give up now, however. Our fatigue is proof that we are onto something great. And history tells us that those who kept walking while bleeding became legends. That's who the Nigerian people are, legends. I am very clear that I must be in the driver's seat to make the changes needed in Aso Villa. I understand that mourning and complaining are not enough. It's a time to sit on this table. It's a table of inequity, injustice, iniquity, and intolerance. But when you sit at the head of the table, you get to decide what the menu is going to be. This is the seat I seek to occupy, so that together we can chart a new course for our nation. Together we can design a new menu for our people. We will build Nigeria from the ground up and do away with the faulty and archaic colonial foundation that now characterizes our current existence. We must define our common charter as Nigerians and constitute a new nation that's not only inclusive for all, but guarantees equal rights and expressions to all, irrespective of tribe, tongue, and religion. What we have been doing is akin to putting the cart before the horse. It's like buying furniture for a non-existent house. The charter for a new Nigeria must come first before any other thing. It will be our common bond as we do away with all colonial relics of division, mistrust, and hatred. We are not the Hausa Fulani Republic of Nigeria. We are not the Ndibo Republic of Nigeria, and neither are we the Oduduwa Republic of Nigeria. We are the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We will no longer engage on the basis of Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, or North and South, but on the basis of one indivisible Nigeria. This is our only fatherland. We will resist all those who make religion and tribe their mantra. It will no longer be business as usual. We will zone out all components of zoning and usher in a Nigeria that promotes merit, character, and know-how above primordial sentiments. Every component part of Nigeria is blessed with those who have the talents and abilities to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. And we must create the enabling environment for these people to emerge in government and governance. Nigeria will no longer be associated with mediocrity, as we'll invest in our citizens, who are our greatest assets. The toga of lazy youths will no longer stand as we build the greatest workforce on earth. We must build a workforce that knows today and understands the demands and dictates of tomorrow. We can no longer be in conflict with what we don't know as we make policy somersaults over modern age financial instruments like bitcoins. Several years ago, our governments banned and unbanned Twitter a platform that defines the expression of the modern man. Under the administration of the late President Buhari, our people were driven to the dark web and unconventional means of communications as they sought to hide from a repressive government. Government is and should be a big brother and not a big bully. Millions of our citizens still live without light and potable water in the year 2026. This is unconscionable. There's no rocket science to generating power. Neither is there magic in distributing power. Our debilitating challenges are man-made, and we must use an iron fist in crushing those whose decades of evil practice in our public service have led us to this brink. We must treat those who sabotage our nation and way of life as saboteurs. We can't have different rules for different criminals. If you do the crime, you do the time. I maintain that if given the privilege to lead this nation, my first executive interface with National Assembly will include a bill that I have dubbed the Nigerian Patriot Act. It's a bill of equality and fairness. It's a bill that says we are all in this together. It's a bill that ensures that public servants cannot enjoy the privileges they cannot provide to the common man. If you desire to be in public service, you must use the same services that the masses use. No private or foreign schools for our families, no private or foreign hospitals for us or our families, no generators or boreholes in our homes. If we desire quality education, healthcare, and other good public facilities, we must make it available to all so that we may all equally benefit. Borrowings must satisfy the criteria of commercial viability while providing much needed basic amenities. We must resist the wicked urge to take on sovereign debts that benefit a few, but repaid by all. We can no longer borrow to build bridges and highways that lead nowhere, when the internet is the highway of the future. We need governors who understand that as they build roads, they must also build critical broadband infrastructure. My government will make broadband available and affordable for all, because this is the only leverage our kids have to compete in this new world. I will work with our state governors on a plan that sees the federal government invest in national trunks for power and telecoms, while the state governments and private sector participants focus on in-state distribution. We will harness all sources of energy to provide power to our people, whilst giving preference to clean sources of energy. We must replan our cities and build out modern infrastructure so as to reverse the rural-urban migration that threatens most of our communities. It makes no sense to allow the brain drain occasioned by the migration of our middle class, when all they seek is security, jobs, good and affordable homes, healthcare, constant power, etc. I will make this a standard in all our cities. Visionless leadership cannot continue to lead our people astray. We must elevate our millions of farmers to agripreneurs and transition farming to agribusiness. We will secure our farmlands and protect the highways from farm to the fork. Our farms should no longer be known as killing fields, but as the food factory of Africa, providing millions of good-paying jobs for our middle class. For too long, our people have cried. Men and women are being butchered. Orphans and widows created by the minutes, by a war sustained by the greedy, who profit from defense contracts, and the bloodthirsty, who seek to destroy our way of life. Under my watch, we will confront them and destroy them. This war will be fought on our terms. We will arm all the willing and able to rid our nation of these foreign invaders. We will take the fights to their camps as we arrest and prosecute their sponsors. We will no longer close one flank and leave another flank open for further incursions. The full might of the Nigerian military and the united will of the Nigerian people will confront our enemies. Our military will have clear instructions on what to do to the enemy. Our borders will be closed to all those who seek to harm us, because we now know the enemy is the enemy, irrespective of religion, tribe, and tongue. War is war, and Nigeria will win this war. My administration will avenge the lives of all soldiers and civilians killed. These people will pay a huge price for their folly and be told in no uncertain terms that Nigeria is not a no man's land. This is my promise to you all. The sanctity and dignity of life will be restored under my watch. Ritual killings, trade in body parts, kidnappings have no place in civilized society. We'll rid our forest of scam artists masquerading as native doctors who promise riches to the weak and lazy. We'll protect our young men and women from these predators. I do understand that the APC government has succeeded in weaponizing poverty and hunger, but we mustn't let our basic decency as human beings be eroded. If you can use the internet for Yahoo, you can use the internet to trade. We'll guide and teach our youth the rudiments of digital commerce. We'll build technology parks in every central district in Nigeria that will serve as incubation centers for digital jobs, research, and development. We are an English-speaking nation, and we'll use this to our advantage to provide services to people all over the world from the comfort of our homes. We are the technology generation. Technology will be used to leapfrog Nigeria from third world to developed nation. Nigerians are the brains and engine rooms of most nations. So why can't they do the same here? No sensible nation allows their best and brightest to live. We must reverse this ugly trend. I assure you all, Nigeria will work again. There are those in your position who are fond of complaining. They complain about coastal highway contracts. We are here to provide solutions. We will unlock the potentials inherent in that road corridor. That's our job. We will turn hundreds of kilometers of waterfront land to international tourist destinations, providing jobs to our people and bringing in much needed foreign exchange. We will build first-class hospitals not just for our people, but for foreigners desiring first-class medical services. We will prepare for the future by investing sufficiently in the education of our children. If my generation has missed it, the next generation must not miss it. We owe this to ourselves. Our schools will have modern teaching aids and learning systems, and our kids equipped with smart devices. We will retrain our teachers and pay them better because they are our first line of defense. Our women must join us on a table of equality. They will be respected and promoted. They will be afforded the same opportunities our men have. If they can do it, they will do it. The arts won't be mere lip service in my administration. It only makes sense that we support our movie and music industry. They have made us proud and continue to make us proud. Investing in them, promoting their industry is not only patriotic, but it makes perfect business sense. Technology exists to correct the decades-long problem of distribution and piracy. We will do this. In this new Nigeria, we won't keep on shouting corruption when our very foundation is corrupt. We will engineer systems and processes that ensure that our citizens don't turn to corruption by default. We will pay a fair wage for hard work. We will no longer cheat our citizens with the ridiculous minimum wage we offer, knowing that we leave them no other option than to steal. My dear Nigerians, my dear ADC family, I have no money to share to you, but my love, I will give you all. I will always lead in love and by example. Today I've told your story because mine is not as important as yours. I am you, and you are me. We mustn't continue to recount the sorrows of yesterday, and neither should we as a party play the politics of bitterness. The job of the political class is to provide solutions and not the endless blame games that characterize our opposition politics in Nigeria today. The Nigerian people need to know that we will do different from, need to know what we'll do different from President Tinubu. They are tired of an inept and incompetent opposition that plays politics with our collective sorrows. This is why we here, the ADC, it's why we refuse to join the coalition of the old fighting the old. This election should be a contest of ideas and not campaigns of calumny. If you seek to lead us, come and debate your ideas. We will no longer be fooled by rhetorics. It is not enough to say from consumption to production. Tell us what needs to be produced, when it will be produced, where it will be produced, and how long it will take. It's okay to say you only do one term, but we need to know what you plan to do in that one term and how you plan to do it. Bring your plans to debate stage. There are also those who believe that the office of President of Nigeria is their birthright. And I'm here to tell them that they are living in lava land. Nigeria is now too advanced for the politics of mosque and church. Leadership imposes on us the duty of coming together on a round table to solve the problems of our people. And now, and not this wicked politics of destroying Nigeria, so that we can blame the government of the day for failing. For how long will we continue this way? We must collectively fight today and fight for today and defend tomorrow. This we must do. This is why I'm running for the office of President of Nigeria. It's the office of the Nigerian people. Under my watch, under my presidency, this office will serve and protect the Nigerian people. This is my promise to you. I need your support on this journey because without you, I can't do it. It's our collective fight. It's a generational fight for our today and the future of our children. The truth is that the odds are heavily stacked against us. We don't have instruments of coercion or oppression. We don't have looted funds to buy votes. We don't have an army of former political office holders in our midst. We don't have the party structure of the APC, and neither do we have a mindless mob on our side. But we will put our hope and trust in the Nigerian people whose battle we are fighting. I stand today on the wings of over 250 million Nigerians. I represent your hopes and dreams of a Nigeria that works. It is possible and will make it happen come 2027. Today, I want you to do me a favor. Tell every Nigerian, Dumebi has come. The fight I fought for you to stop these people from beating our party is the same fight I'll fight for every Nigerian. Go to the marketplace and tell them Dumebi has come. Go to the schools and tell them Dumebi has come. Dumebi has come to be a battle cry. It's a collective battle cry. I will not let you guys down. It's my promise to you. I am a firm believer in change begins with me. They have sold us this notion in Nigeria that everything is the fault of government. In this party, we believe different. We believe that change begins with us. That's the ADC. You see those people, David Mark and Ariwe Shola, they believe that ADC was about wearing face cap or t-shirt. But that's not ADC. That's not ADC. We have a DNA. We have a DNA that says Nigeria first. We have a DNA that says no mediocrity, meritocracy first. We have a DNA that says no tribe, tongue, or religion. So when these old men are fighting and they are using religion, tribe, and ethnicity to fight, that's not our fight. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in that. The world has advanced beyond such common primordial talk. We are all ambassadors of change in this party. If you turn off all the lights here and you have a light this small, it will light up this room. That's how powerful the change in you is in our country. I want you all to stand up. Please stand up. Let me stand up. ADC, ADC, put your hands on your chest. And repeat after me. I am a change agent for good. I represent the new Nigeria. I am a force for good in Nigeria in the midst of all our problems. Wherever I go, I will effect and affect change. I will not be part of any politics of negativity. I will not be part of any politics of bitterness. I am a solution provider. In my home, in my workplace, in my school, in the marketplace. I am an ADC member. I am an ADC member. And I will be an example in Nigeria. ADC! 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 I will going to change Nigeria. I will going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Nigeria. I'm going to change Aso Rock. I'm going to go to the marketplace. I'm going to go to the schools. I'm going to go everywhere and tell them the ADC message. Arise and shine. Arise and shine. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our presidential candidate right there. Wow, wow. Please, once again, with a big resounding round of applause, please let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Wow. The last time I had such compelling speech was Barack Obama. I tell you, I'm no kidding.
Let me see.
And
do you notice something when she dey talk? The way English is convert for invite and say fire.
this one is not grammar. This is not cho.
Maybe cho.
Just working.
Once again, let's appreciate him, Allah. It's not easy. See, it's good to be intellectual. It's good to be sound. Clap for me, I go school.
You just want to show yourself. Bulldozer. Thank you very much. On that note, we'll be going quickly because we are out of time. Time is not already on our side. And ladies and gentlemen, will be ADC National Chairman.
In the name of Allah, the Almighty God, the Creator of all creation, the Sustainer of heaven and earth, I seek refuge from the Shaitan, the rejected, in the name of Allah, most merciful and most beneficent. My name is Alhaji Muhammad Bashir Abdul Qadir. I came from Kano. That is where I reside. I joined politics, active politics, sometime in 1999. I contested for vice presidential candidate under UDP, United Democratic Party of Nigeria. After which, I joined ADC, African Democratic Congress. I am one of the great people who take or introduce or brought ADC to Northwest. I single-handedly built the structure of ADC in Katsina State. To many of you, maybe you don't know me, but a lot of you knows me. I was the vice chairman, board of trustees in the former setup. I thank the presidential candidate in person of Mr. Dumebi Kachikwu, who is a very honest and straightforward man. I met with him during the screening of presidential candidates in Abuja, where we screen all the candidates in the last election of 2014, I think. 2023, sorry, I beg your pardon. Therefore, from that time, I came to know His Excellency Mr. Dumebi as an upright man and very straightforward. You see, ADC, that is African Democratic Congress, has a constitution. Nigeria has a constitution. And Nigeria has laws of the land, which we must all abide by the laws and regulations. You see, what brought about the crisis of this party is because of selfish interests. The former leadership wanted to perpetuate itself permanently on the seat of the leadership of the party, which we say no. Under the national guidance of the party and the constitution of the country and the laws of the land. You see, this is a political party, not a one-man organization, not a private entity. Therefore, it has to reflect political character.
A political setup of this country has a rule and regulation which we must abide by it. And anybody who feels he can do whatever he likes, then he is making a big mistake. You see, people, when I came, they were congratulating me for becoming a chairman. I don't know what the people saw in me to give me this responsibility. Political leadership is not an easy task. What I need from you is prayers. You see, any good leadership must have the capacity to be open and upright. Any good leadership has to demonstrate a responsibility of togetherness. A good leader must carry his people along with him. A good leader must be honest with his people. A good leader must have a patient, let be a patient man. He has to be patient with his people. Because politics is a game of number. What we need in politics is the vote of the people. Therefore, in politics, you have to deal with all kinds of people. The good, the bad, and the ugly. When we try to force this injustice and selfishness in the party under the able leadership of our presidential candidate, Dumebi, we became enemy to those who want to perpetuate themselves as leaders forever. But thank God, we fought it well through the legal means, and we were given the party back to us. The party was handed over to us. Well, the crisis continued. When this coalition came up, they came to ADC. Why did they come to ADC? Because ADC is the only party in this country that can give a strong opposition. Despite the crisis we had in 2023, our presidential candidate, in terms of the spread of the vote, he came third across the country, despite the crisis. So, like I said, this responsibility imposed on me. I need prayers from you. I need your cooperation. I need your loyalty. You see, leadership, a good leadership has to be fair and just. Justice and fair play. If you can demonstrate that, then you'll be able to carry your people along. Then you have to be honest with each other. We have to be patient, tolerate each other. Because ADC, by definition of ADC, African Democratic Congress, you see, it focuses beyond the borders of this country, of Nigeria. The goal of ADC is to bring the African countries or nations in unity as one entity. Because that is the only way we can progress, develop our nation, uplift the living of our people. We have suffered the injury inflicted on us right from the historical leadership of the colonial masters who came to Africa, explored Africa, came and fought us, made our people slaves, carried them to their country to work all the kind of filthy and dirty work. They don't want you, me, and me. They don't want us. All they want is our resources. That is the fact. Our resources, Nigerian resources, natural resources, believe me sincerely, is richer than G7 countries. We shouldn't be living the way we are living under normal circumstances. But lack of good leadership has brought us to this position today. But I assure you, with ADC, under the leadership of people like Mr. Dumebi, we can change the story. So like I said, I seek the cooperation of all of you, and I need your praise. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to serve you. And by the grace of God, I will do my best. I will carry everybody along. And I am calling for all those, forget about what happened before. We are calling for everybody to come and join us. Let us come together. Let's come together and continue what we have started, the good work we have started, for the success of this party, for the success of the country, and for the success of the people. I wouldn't like to take so much of your time. I think I will stop here because I have a lot to say. So, thank you and God bless. ADC, ADC, AD and C. So, let's all pray for the success of this party, and by grace of God we shall make it. Thank you very much. Celebrate our national chairman, the one and only Haji Abdul Kadir Bashir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your excellencies. Thank you, and thank you. Now, the speech you just heard was the acceptance speech from the newly elected national chairman of the African Democratic Congress. the one and only Alhaji Abdulkadir Bashir. Once again, please, let's celebrate him with a round of applause. Thank you very much. Now we're going to another defining moment of this event, and I'll be delighted to call back upstage the one and only chairman of the electoral committee. Please, a round of applause for Honorable Elias Adiku from Benue State. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Members of the press, I want everybody to be quiet. We have come to the second major activities of this event. And this is the message you will take home. And so, ADC! 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 I would like to invite His Excellency, the only candidates which I'm about to declare. Not anybody but Chief His Excellency Dumebi Kachikwu on the high table. The Emperor, the Conqueror, the Champion, the Lion is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the sole candidate of the ADC, His Excellency, please, everyone, let's celebrate Dumebi Kachikwu.
Thank you. Time is against us, and so beautiful things doesn't last, doesn't stay long. We just see it as a film and it to go. The power conferred on me as the electoral officer of the presidential primaries conducted under my chairmanship. We arrive at a consensus candidate, and I want to present to you formally the candidate for the ADC for 2027 presidential election come 2027 as our presenter candidate, not nobody, but His Excellency, the father of this party, the leader.
We became enemy to those who want to perpetuate themselves as leaders forever. But thank God, we fought it well through the legal means, and we were given the party back to us. The party was handed over to us. Well, the crisis continued. When this coalition came up, they came to ADC. Why did they come to ADC? Because ADC is the only party in this country that can give a strong opposition. Despite the crisis we had in 2023, our presidential candidate, in terms of the spread of the vote, he came third across the country, despite the crisis. So, like I said, this responsibility involved on me. I need prayers from you. I need your cooperation. I need your loyalty. You see, leadership, a good leadership has to be fair and just. Justice and fair play. If you can demonstrate that, then you'll be able to carry your people along. Then you have to be honest with each other. We have to be patient, tolerate each other. Because ADC, by definition of ADC, African Democratic Congress, you see, it focuses beyond the borders of this country, or Nigeria. The goal of ADC is to bring the African countries or nations in unity as one entity. Because that is the only way we can progress, develop our nation, uplift the living of our people. We have suffered. The injury is limited on us right from the historical leadership of the colonial masters who came to Africa, explored Africa, came and fought us, made our people slaves, carried them to their country to work all the kind of filthy and dirty work. They don't want you and me, they don't want us. All they want is our resources. What is the fact? Our resources, Nigeria resources, natural resources, believe me sincerely, is richer than G7 countries. We shouldn't be living the way we are living under normal circumstances. But lack of good leadership has brought us to this position today. But I assure you, with ADC, under the leadership of people like Mr. Dumebi, we can change the story. So like I said, I seek the cooperation of all of you, and I need your prayers. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to serve you. And by the grace of God, I will do my best. I will carry everybody along. And I am calling for all those, forget about what happened before. We are calling for everybody to come and join us. Let's come together and continue what we have started, the good work we have started, for the success of this party, for the success of the country, and for the success of the people. I wouldn't like to take so much of your time. I think I will stop here because I have a lot to say. Thank you and God bless. ADC, ADC, AD and C. Oh, let's all pray for the success of this party, and by the grace of God we shall make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let's celebrate our national chairman. The one and only Alhaji Abdulkadir Bashir. Thank you. Please let's celebrate him with a resounding round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies. Thank you, and thank you. Now, the speech you just heard was the acceptance speech from the newly elected national chairman of the African Democratic Congress, the one and only Alhaji Abdulkadir Bashir. Once again, please, let's celebrate him with a round of applause. Thank you very much. Now we're going to another defining moment of this event. All right, thank you. So please, ushers, when he comes, please, can we just bring him forward to, can we usher him forward to his seat? Thank you very much. We also want to be recognizing and welcoming. You're welcome, sir. Good to have you around. Thank you very much, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the same vein, we're going to be welcoming the Secretary of the National Executive Council. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also the Chairman, ADC, Edo State Chapter. Please, a round of applause. Let's celebrate the distinguished young man. Let's celebrate him, a leader indeed.